Michael.
Hello, Michael. How are you?
How are you?
Hope you'll be home to see you soon.
God love you.
Huh?
Hope you'll be home.
Well, you know these two people now, Michael, that we're introducing here. This is Mick Byrne and Mrs. Byrne. Good old mates of yours years ago. It's a long time ago
It's
since
a
you seen.
long time ago since we've seen you now.
Mrs. Byrne thought you'd never be on television.
Well, I hope that you will be home soon.
Well, please God you will.
And she's the down chest is still at her, isn't it?
Who?
You.
Oh, yeah. Those cigarettes is making a job of me.
And Mick, do you go prop line for a pint now? You do?
No.
I didn't get up this...
Lately?
Lately, anyway, this 6
Oh,
months.
this 12 months.
12 months, probably, yeah.
Give up the beer.
Give up the beer. Gone too dear.
Gone 2 dealers, right, Eddie, yeah.
Well, Michael would find some changes in Browniestown now if he was, wouldn't he? You know?
Oh,
Lord.
that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I hope we will see you soon. Please God we will.
so no, that'll...
And else.
Well, so there's nothing much
The
to tell
weather
him.
is bad, very bad over here. Always raining.
You never see Frank Byrne?
Oh, hey, Frank is over. Well, he's in Australia, of course.
he's
New
in
Zealand.
That's right, yeah.
Does he? Yeah.
Yeah. But I think there's nothing else we have to say.
Oh, shouldn't you say?
Only the best of luck now.
Wave good luck to him. Just wave to
Bye
him.
now.
Because he-
Goodbye now.
No, Peter Flood, Michael, so they're here to wish you the best of luck. And
Hello, Michael. How are you
Michael.
doing? Hello, Joy. Nice to be back in New Zealand again. Better than here today, a miserable, wet Brannockstown, typical November day. This is the crossroads, as you can see, where the lads used to play pitch and toss. And the last time I saw you, you were sitting there on that bank with Jimmy Doyle, and you'd just come out of the Royal Irish Navy. Remember that one? The Royal Irish Navy. And Jimmy suggested that you should join the army. And you said, the only thing I'll ever join again is me hands. There's the signpost, Michael, same old signpost. And that's Morgan's Field. I think you've been out there a few times. And that's the hill, and Egan's house is gone, as you can see. But the sheds are still there. And all the lovely old hawthorn hedges have been taken out of the field down there. So you'll hardly recognize it. Lots of the old faces have gone. New ones have taken over. Here we have Eddie. You remember John, his father, a great character. Mrs. Egan. Sure, I'll sit down here for a few minutes, Agra, and rest before I wash Johnny's shirt and get Philip's dinner.
well, Mrs. Egan, huh?
All gone now. But Mick and Maddie are still there. Same old characters, wonderful. Few new houses, Noel Boyne,
Teresa's new house, of course.
Teresa's new house. Cox's is still up there.
And this is our new house here.
And then we have the Byrne, what used to be the Byrne homestead. There you have it. The old house is now a garage. That's what they call progress, Michael.
Just
So,
feet there.
Brendan Blake used to call them the 4 green fields. We just want to wish you the very best,
The very
Michael.
best of luck, Michael.
We're with you all the time.
Yeah.
God bless.
So thanks very much, Peter and Pat. Well, now, Michael, this is Peter and Pat's daughter, Tracy, and she's heading over to Sydney, isn't it?
Sydney.
Sydney
Yeah,
on Wednesday.
that's right. I'm looking forward to it.
Maybe sometimes you'll be able to go across to New Zealand, like, maybe.
Hopefully, yes. I hope I will.
Yeah, she's got friends working in Qantas, so they promised to bring her all over. So hopefully they might get over that far.
So we hope to get her a man over there, because it's getting hard to get one here, Michael. I think that's really why she's going.
She's a Kiwi.
Right, so that's fine. Well, this is Teresa's, Pat's daughter's house here now. This was the sandpit field. And I'm sure you won't recognise it now. The sandpit is gone, as you see, and the house is built right where the sandpit was.
There's a big tree here too.
There was a big sycamore tree. We used to come and swing on it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we used to come and swing on the sycamore tree.
This is Maggie now, by the way. And Maura's here as well.
Hi, Michael. How are you? Delighted to be able to talk to you.
Yeah.
And now we'll look around a bit at the old bog, Michael. I'm sure you'll recognise that anyway, although the forestry wasn't planted a new leaving, but... And you have Cox's house. You'll recognise that, but it's after been done up too, but it's still the Cox's cottage that was. And back then, for across over to your own home place, you can just see a shed over there now that's in the distance. That's your home place, and I'm sure you'll get it very hard to recognise any of it from this, but we'll be over in the house later on and we'll interview a bit more of the house, as the fellow says. So. Right, well, just in time, Michael. we're
We're just taking a photograph of the house.
Well, Michael, we got you just in time. We were just about to introduce your house.
Well, Michael thought there was someone coming into Robbie's house, I think, but anyway, this is Mary's house, and it's in the river field beside the Salmon River. Mike, I'm sure you'll recognise the McMahon's house up the road from this new house of Mary's here. And old Pat McMahon's. You probably often worked up there. But I heard a little story there about you cutting thistles out here in this field of where Michael has the house built on Mary. And you cut the foot of yourself with the side. You stood in the side.
It's cold, Michael. This is our Irish weather.
Are you better anyway?
It's you better. Mary.
Now, this is Mary's husband, Michael.
Charlie was going to say.
Yeah, which one?
Kind of caught unawares. Now, I wasn't prepared for this.
You're a bit like Mrs. Vines, are you? Mrs. Vine was caught unawares, Lord.
Jesus Christ.
No, she didn't put that into it this time. I thought we'd get
It's
that.
not that she would have forgotten it, I'd say.
And Charlie. There's Paddy Bryan's house just in the distance there as well. There's an awful lot of Bryans down this way now. There's five families of O'Briens on this road alone, between the bridge and the crossroads. We'll continue on up to Maggie's house, and we'll let you see that. A few changes in that one as well since you've seen it last.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike, this is Maggie's house, and I'm sure you'll recognise this place anyway. I believe you spent many a late night in it and arrived at many different hours at night. But the quarry is over there, just as Charlie is putting the camera on it now with you. It's in at the back of the hill there. And Jimmy O'Connor's house is up from it, of course, you can see. And there's two new houses built further up the road. There's lots of new houses built now from the time you were around this area. You wouldn't know it now. It's all the different towns' lands has changed. Jimmy Dunn, you know Jimmy or you knew Jimmy, and he's living in that house up the road there as well, the third house up. And of course you've all Pat McMahon's land around the far side of the road, and
Charlie Flattery's now.
it's Charlie Flattery's, yeah. Charlie Flattery, the auctioneer's son, and Charlie is also an auctioneer, but he's has this place now, Pat McMahon's. So I think we're going inside for a minute anyway, and we can't. Are you ready? We can't forget the hens anyway, the Rhode Island Reds. I think that's what you call them anyway. And Maggie is one of the few people around that has free-range hens and beautiful eggs.
And when the hay barn come in there.
Oh yeah, the whole lot, yeah.
Yeah, he often threatened me to sleep in the hay barn if I didn't let him in.
Oh. Mike, this is inside in Maggie's house, and I'm sure you won't recognise it because there's a lot of new building went on. She got a lot of money, you know, Johnny.
Not much money.
I don't know whether Johnny won the lot. They never told us what happened, but they've done a lot of building here. So you'll recognise the rest of the rooms now, all right here. This is the old kitchen.
Used to be
The old kitchen. It's now the sitting room, and a grand cosy little room it is. So we'll go out now to the new building and the extension.
Watch the dog now. She's going to jump on top of you.
Oh, we got this. You still have the dog anyway. We'll... The new building, and as you can see, it's a very cosy room, and of course, do you recognise that fellow up there in the picture? He looks like a lad that was working on the ships or something. I don't know what he was doing, but he's... he's obviously looking up at an aeroplane or something crossing over, I think. And you get the calendar there. That's his calendar. The dog doesn't know what's going on here. He's doing terrible barking. Now, Michael, I don't know will you recognise this place, but this is your old home here, and it has been re-roofed. Of course, the thatch has gone off it, and it was re-roofed with galvanised. And the house inside hasn't changed a whole lot. We'll be going in there in a few minutes, and there's a few people in there drinking a lot of spirits. And you probably recognise the old shed across anyway, and the pump there still, the pump that was in the yard, it's nearly gone though. There's a small bit of it left. And the sheds, and they were all new, I suppose. You probably haven't seen those now. The old shed here at the road where the old cow shed and the barn is there. And it hasn't changed any anyway. It's still the same. Well, now you won't recognise the next bit you're going to see. This is the new house now. A very nice site. It's up at the back of the old house, as you can see, and it's a lovely site and a lovely house. That was built in, what year was that built in, Maggie?
Ask me, I don't know.
About 1978 or that, was it?
Before 78.
Oh, yeah, it was 76.
78.
That's...
It was before that.
Yeah, 1975, the new house is built in. Don't talk for now for a minute. We're going to try and get each family now. So we're starting off with Pat here. Now, Pat, just a few words for Michael.
Hello, Michael.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. It's nice to be meeting you. Even this way, it's nice to meet you. I hope you'll appreciate this now, this little thing we've done here.
Thanks very much, Pat. And I suppose you don't recognise, but this is the house, the kitchen of the old house. So we'll go over to Maggie now.
Oh, there's nothing I can say much. Hello, Michael and Joy. How are you keeping? Oh, Ivonia's sitting here and she's pulling the yoke.
Say something, Michael.
No.
Say hello.
Say hello. Say hello into that. No, I won't say a word.
Michael, you're going to meet the family, the clan. It's a clan. There's, I don't know how many families there's involved, and you'll have nieces, nephews, grandnieces, grandnephews, a multitude of them, grandchildren. There's a multitude of them here, and it'll take us nearly all night to go around them all. We have a word with them all.
Hello.
You better think so.
Johnny.
Say hello. I say hello, Michael. How's things? Do you remember the time you used to be doing gooseberry for me? I wish it never was. I'm still feeding that hand of yours. What's the wife's name? All great. And how was Joy? Tell her I was asking for her. And I'm no more to say.
We'll have a little recitation from Johnny now in a few minutes, Michael. But anyway, this is Johnny's and Maggie's son, Sean.
Hello, Michael. Joy. Don't know you. Glad about you. And I wish you all the best. Say hello, Anya.
Hello.
And now we'll go back to Pat's family. Well, we've only some of them here. Teresa's here anyway. So we'll let Teresa say a few words.
Hello, Michael and Joy, and Jamesy, if you're looking in at this too. I'm Teresa, Pat's eldest daughter, and these are my family here. I have Sinead and Cormac and Donal, and I hope you enjoy looking at this anyway.
Now, well, no, that's that lot gone. We'll have to get the woman of the house here and all her offspring. There's quite a few of these in it. Yeah, so you think of a minute.
Michael, this is the old house we're in at the moment. This is where it's being filmed. It's changed around a bit. It's been used as a workshop. Vincent, that's John's son, is an upholsterer, and he was using it as a workshop. So, you'll probably recognise some things in it.
Up with the woman of the house, Mrs. Morgan or Etna.
Hello, this is Etna. Hello, Michael and Joy. I have here with me Rita, my daughter, Martin, hopefully to me, his son-in-law, and Seamus and Vincent, my two sons. Now, so...
you want to wait. That's Seamus and the eldest son and Vincent.
Hi, Michael. Well, I like to see you coming home here. We all like to see you coming home. Enjoy.
Hello, Michael and Joy. I wish you were here.
How are you, Michael and Joy? I wish you all the best.
Hi, Michael and Joy. This is Martin, my fiance, and I'm getting married in February. I wish you were here for it. Good luck.
And Rita's the youngest of the house. We'll have to try and get a woman for Seamus and Vincent now and get them married off. Mrs. Moore, she's 14 grandchildren, by the way, Mike. So again, we get round all them. We've Mary here next anyway, and John's eldest daughter.
Hello, Michael and Joy. I wish to introduce you to my family. This is Siobhan. You can say hello. This is Michelle.
Hello.
Paul. You met Michael already.
And a little man himself. Liam.
Say hello.
How are you?
Say hello. Go on, watch this. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello.
Siobhan wants to say hello now. Oh.
Say
hello.
Come on, quick. Hello.
Say hello to Michael and John.
Now go on, you're wasting time now.
Hello, Michael, I like to join.
Are you going to do the little teapot? Are you going to do the little teapot? Yeah.
I'm little teapot, short and stout. Here's my handle and here's my spout. When the kettle's boiling, hear me shout. Tip me up and pull me out.
Now we move over. We have Geraldine and her family. So we'll leave it to Geraldine to introduce the kids. And that.
Hello, Michael and Joy and James, if you're looking in. This is my husband Kevin, my son John, and my daughter Ashley. Wishing you were here.
Hello there. Michael, yeah. Sorry that we haven't met you so far, but we've heard about you and we'll hopefully see you in the future.
Back then, we've Eileen and Danny.
Hi, Michael. Hi, Joy. I'm sorry I'm not rapping with you. I'd love you as we're here. This is my family. This is Danny.
Danny, hello, Joy. Michael, wish you every success.
And this is Denise, my eldest.
Hello.
And this is Carol, my next one.
Hello, Michael and Joe.
And this is Angela, my baby.
Hello.
I wish we're all here. Well, have a nice Christmas. Thank you.
No. Patricia's here. No, this is Patricia and her husband and the family.
Hello, Michael and Joy. This is my husband Larry, my daughter Fiona, Emer, and baby Maeve, 6 months.
Hello, Michael and Joy. How are you keeping?
You want to say hello to Michael and Joy?
Hello, John and Michael.
Say that loud.
Hello, Michael and John.
John.
Hello, Michael and John.
Yeah. No. That's grand, so. The last of John's and Edna's family, Fidelma,
Well, I'm Fidelma, and this is my son David, my eldest. This is Jennifer, my youngest, and this is Hubert.
Hello. Hello, Michael and Joy. This one is a bit of a devil.
Good luck now for Christmas, and we hope we'll see you soon.
Hello.
This is this is Sis's family, and we can hand you over to Olive now and let her do the introducing us.
Hello, Michael and Joy. It's lovely to talk to you again, and I know that you'll be delighted to get this video of the family. We're having a great time here today, and I'd like you to introduce you to Maura and her 3 children.
Hello, Michael. How are you? Delighted to get this opportunity to talk to you. And actually, it's great to hear it with all the people around us. Made our day as well. So I'll introduce first my eldest daughter, Marie, and Gwen and Alan. I hope everything goes well for you. Okay? Thank you.
I hope we have a singer here after this. We'll finish. We'll just go around and we'll get the neighbours. We have a few neighbours here now, of course. Morgan's was never without neighbours coming in and out, Mike.
Do you want to go down there?
We could, well, now, Mike, here's a few of the neighbours. You probably won't recognise these either. They're gone out looking. But Paddy Ryan the first anyway.
Yeah. So. How are you, Michael? I suppose you wouldn't know that you ever saw me, would you? Are you in good form? Please God, now we hope we'll see you sometime, and the best of luck to you. Yeah.
And this is Jim Quinn now. Jim.
How are you, Michael? So long ago now I wouldn't know you if I saw you. How are you keeping? Get well soon.
And his wife, well, you probably knew her as Maggie Rickard better than Maggie Quinn.
Hello, Michael. I hope you'll be very well now, and I wish you the best of luck. Bye-bye.
And Peter Dial now. Peter is still in the land of living.
Hello, Michael. Eddie Bride says I'm still in the land of the living. Remember all the games we used to play years ago in Morgan's, hitting rubber balls out the road. Okay, Michael, I'm handing over to someone else. Bye-bye.
And now you have John Bryan's son, John Joe.
Well, Michael, I should remember you, Michael and Joy, hello. And I'm delighted that I was given this opportunity to gather here with all your friends and a lot of people relations that you haven't seen or known. And just again, I'm delighted to have this opportunity to say hello to you and hope that you make it back to Ireland sometime soon. So I'll give you back now to the lads. So good luck, God bless, from John Joe.
Well, now, Mike, we'll try and get a recitation from Johnny Higgins here. He's mad to say something, and he's over here. I love putting them in the spot, you know. Oh, Johnny, you can bang your way.
One day in Kilkenny, I called on Miss Brown. She was up in her bath and she wouldn't come down. Ara says I slip on something and come down here quick. Then she slips on the soap and came down in a day. Tra-la-la, tra-la-lay. For the Queen of Society built down our way. Then I went to the market to buy a wee hen. Sure, I thought I would like a wee egg now and then. Next morning when I woke, sure, I got a great shock. Says the hen I can't lay, sure, be gob, I'm a cock. Tra-la-la, tra-la-lay. For the Queen of Society lives down our way. Then I dreamt I did die and to heaven did go. And where did you come from? They wanted to know. From Tramman, says I. St. Peter is there. Hurry up, step inside. You're the first one from there. Tra-la-la, tra-la-lay. For the Queen of Society lives down our way.
Good man, Johnny. Well, now we'll go back to Paddy O'Brien and get him to sing the Pulling of the Beat of Jack Flood's of Boards Mill. Right, you don't have to do one this time.
Well, Michael, you were around this particular year anyway, I'm sure, Michael. But this is the song we made up in this. It goes like this. It was the first day of December in 1944. We were working on the old bog road beyond the old Fearmore. The days were cold and frosty, they'd give a dog a chill. But we had a meet to pull the beat for Jack Flood of Boards Mill. There was Punch and Brian and Morgan and Michael Gary too. With Mick Fitzsimons in the backs, we said the team would do. We started off that morning without a groan or sigh, though the beat was cold, as you are told, and the ground it wasn't dry. The wine was flowing at our feet, sure it was a horrid sight, and the people that were passing by got many an awful fright. Sure they say they'll be in Drogheda soon, for the flood will bring them down, but we had to stay in the mucky clay to pull and then to crown. Now the crowning bedad was just as bad, as our hands were just like ice, with frost and sleet upon the beat, sure it wasn't very nice. Our feet were just like tombstones, with no power left at all, and our body too was black and blue, and our faith was like the wall. Oh, said Punch, me boys, this isn't fair, this term isn't due, for we caused no crime nor murder, as so many people do. But the bald head found us guilty, and to pull we had to go, and it mattered not the slightest jot about the frost or snow. We'd prefer by far the Mountjoy bar, with its walls so big and high, where to many a slave the rope was gave on the scaffold for to die. But as long as we are able to drink a glass or gill, oh, we'll not forget the time we met at the beat down at Boards Mill.
Well, that was Paddy and a song he made up himself. No, I don't know. We'll have to have another, some of these kids here.
Yeah.
But you made that song up that time?
That time, yeah.
In 1944, wasn't it?
44.
It was the term.
And Michael was around that time, wasn't he?
Of course he was, yeah.
It was only 46 then that the bad year was it, or was it
47. I think it was the bad year, wasn't it? 47.
Oh, 47 was the terrible year.
That's 47, right,
Worst
yeah.
winter this century.
When was that? No, Patricia's daughter. She's going to sing a little song for you, Mike.
And tall, sing a
Is that it? Good girl yourself. You're a great lass. Now. You want to sing one? No, you want to sing. Huh? She thinks it's not Had we Mairead up here now, we'll have to get a song from Mairead. I see you're up here. Good Granny down there. Up here. Don't sit up there. Hello. Where's Mammy? Where's Mammy? Daddy guy.
Poor Michael at home.
Daddy guy. Huh? Mairead, is out here.
Donna's going to sing.
This is Teresa's son, Cormac, and he's going to sing a song for you, mate.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let him go again. Why did you let him go? Because he bit my finger so. Which finger did he bite? This little finger on the right.
Good man. Now, Mairead, Mairead Doyle. Oh, I don't know that I even introduced Mairead to you. This is Peter's daughter. Come in here, you. I forgot about Mairead. She was hiding up there. But we have her here now. This is Peter Doyle's daughter, eldest daughter. And she's going to sing. Come in here. And she's a great singer. Now, Mairead, whenever you're ready.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the flowers are dying. 'Tis you must go and I would stay. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valleys hush and white with snow. 'Tis I'll be there in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so.
We've no tablecloth here around. No sauce.
John, does you go take me coffee? Oh, that's coffee. I think it's good. There is best coffee.
Sing the ABC. A, B, C, D. Come on.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I know my ABC. Would you come play with me?
Yeah.
Hello. Hello. Say hello. Hello. Say. He did. What the sweatshirt on?
What did you put 2 or 3 times in the night after the end? Oh, they have to be in the band traffic.
Good that's a cone or something, so no eating comes and pie. He put it in his tongue and poked out to come and said to a goodbye am I. That's all. I didn't say it. jelly spoons. I come before you to stand behind you and tell you something I know nothing about. Next Thursday, the day after Friday, there'll be a ladies' meeting for men only. Wear your best clothes if you haven't any, and if you can come, please stay at home. Admission is free. You can pay at the door. We'll give you a seat so you can sit on the floor. It makes no difference where you sit. The kid in the gallery is sure to spit.
Onto the grandfather.
Fucking suit will be in. It won't be used to. And I never get fucking used to.
You put it in there. You crush into that youngster.
Let me father raise him.
No leather breeches.
At the sign of the bell on the road to Clonmel, Paddy Hegarty kept an cabin. He sold pig's meat and bread and kept lodgers as well. Was well licked in the county he lived in. Poor Pat and his wife both struggling through life, and on weekdays Pat mended the dishes. But on Sundays he dressed in a coat of his best, and his pride was his old leather breeches. For 21 years the story appears, this breeches his father had run on. And the morning he died, he to his bedside called Paddy his own darling son. Advice then he gave ere he went to his grave, for he couldn't boast of his riches. Says he, there's no use to step into me shoes, but I'd like you'd step into the breeches. Then came last winter's snow, left the victuals so low. Poor Paddy was at out completely. With the snow coming down, he couldn't get to town. Thought of hunger that bothered him greatly. Then one night as he lay a-dreaming away about ghosts, fairies, spirits and witches, he heard an uproar just outside the door. He jumped up and got into his breeches. Says big Brian McGurk with a voice like a truck, come Paddy, come and get us a maiden. Says big Andy Moore, bust open the door. This is no night to be waiting. The word was there spoke when the door they had broke, and the crowd round poor Paddy like leeches. They swore by their mob, if they didn't get prog, that ate him clean out of his breeches. Poor Paddy in dread goes back up to the bed, which held Judy, his darling old wife in. And there they agreed while they get him a feed. So he slips out and brought a big knife in. He first rips up the waist of the breeches to base. Then he cut out the buttons and stitches. He cut it in stripes, so you think it was stripes, and he boiled them, his old leather breeches. On a dish it was stewed, and the plates were all strewed, and they all rolled, oh Lord be thanked. When Hegarty's wife got afraid of her life, now she says, boys, it's high time to shank it. You should see how they smiled for the thought Paddy boiled some mutton or beef of his riches. Little they knew 'twas a leather bagoo made of Paddy's old leather breeches. As they looked on the stuff, says Darby is tough. Says Andy, you're no judge of mutton. When Brian McGurk on the point of his fork, he holds up a big ivory button. Says Paddy, what's that? I thought I was fat. Brian leaps to his feet and he screeches. By the powers above, I was trying to shove me teeth to the flap of his breeches. Revenge for the joke, then there stopped till the broke. Plates, jugs, glass, bottles and dishes. And from that very night, they'd knock out your delight if you mentioned the old little breeches.
Good man, Johnny. No wonder Maggie looks so young looking.
Hold it. Mrs. Higgins, you didn't go to school.
Oh, sorry, Johnny.
Back in the net. How is that out there in the country? I say she's all right. She's not so bad. She's not too good in they say.
Come on, Johnny. well.
Ed, you've been talking to you all night. This is John O'Brien's son. He's going to have to sing a song.
Well, this is a song, Michael, that Paddy O'Brien made up in 1975 about the Borsmill hurling team. I hope I can think of it now. Come all you loyal followers and listen to me song. It's only just a verse or two, I won't delay you long. I'd like to sing the praises of this gallant hurling team. They are our hurling champions, those hurlers from Borsmill. Ah, well done you gallant champions, you could hear the people sing. Congratulations to Borsmill, our heroes of today. You've won the senior hat-trick and the junior title too. And the minors also won the cup, those gallant boys in blue. In goals is Joey Graham, he is a special kind. And right back Lar McLaughlin, no better will you find. Our captain David Perry, he could clear them low and high. And the sturdy Johnny Connolly, no ball would pass him by. Now the centre backs, they are the best that you could ever see. The speed and skill of Mixer Payne will go down in history. With the flying Micheál Garrigan, he's a hurler supreme. And the stylish Seamus Carney, he's the pride of this great team. Ah, well done you gallant champions, you could hear the people say. Congratulations to Borsmill, our heroes of today. You've won the senior hat-trick and the junior title too. And the minors also won the cup, those gallant boys in blue. Now the men who play at centre field, their equals you won't see. You could travel down to Kilkenny town or the towns along the Lee. With the stalwart T.J. Riley, a superman is he. With Eamon Cosgrave by his side, what better could there be? 3 cheers for dashing Danny Fay, a brightly shiny star. And the great heart Michael Mooney, who could score from near or far. With the youthful Nolly Perry, sure he would give your heart a thrill. Are the 3 of our great heroes for the champions of Borsmill. 3 cheers again for Vincent Guy, a hurler brave and true. And the burly Lukey Gibbons, his masters they are few. And the evergreen Sean Garrigan, sure he has the brains and skill to send the ball between the posts for the champions of Borsmill. Ah, well done you gallant champions, you could hear the people say. Congratulations to Borsmill, our heroes of today. You've won the senior hat-trick and the junior title too. And the minors also won the cup, those gallant boys in blue. Congratulations also to the men behind the scenes. Without their dedication, this never would have been. This year we will remember for as long as we're alive, as the year that the Borsmill hurlers swept the decks of 75. No, Mike, if you're wondering what the cheer was, Vincent had to get out the window. We were locked in. Now, Michael, this is the new house and the front view of it, so. You won't be familiar with the surroundings there now.
I went out to a hazelwood because the fire was in my blood, and cut and peeled a hazel wand and hooked the berry to a thread. And when white moths were on the wing, a moth like stars came flickering out. I dropped a berry in a stream and caught a little silver trout. And when I laid him on the floor and went to blow the fire flame, and something rustled and someone called me by my name. It had become a glimmering girl with apple blossoms in her hair, and ran and faded through the lightning air. And though I'm old wandering to hilly land and hollow land, I will find out where she's gone and kiss her lip and hold her hand.
Good girl. That was Michael's and Mary's daughter.
Sing. Sing.
This is Sean's at the door here.
Sing. Sing.
Sing.
Sing. You're shy now. Clap hands. Clap hands. Oh. What does the doggy say?
What's the doggy say? What's his name? Whoa. What does Connie's dog say?
What's the telephone say? What's the telephone say? What's the telephone say?
Well, no, I think we'll come to the end of the tape, so on the evening, and we'll round off now with a little bit of a song from everybody. You'll join in, for he's a jolly good fella. For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, and so say all of us, and so say all of us, so say all of us.
For he's a jolly good fella, for he's a jolly good fella, for he's a jolly good fella, and so say all of us. So say all of us.
Right, sorry, just pass. Oh, yes. Johnny's know that, I'm ready. Come on, Johnny, come on. Come on, son of Pat, come on in here.
Stand over,
The cut it a bit short there, Mike.
I've never played it before.